Hey guys, I'm SKV and you're watching SKV Plays On, and welcome to Black Myth Wukong. This is the infinite spirit summoning jutsu. No, infinite spirit summoning build. Now, coming to what you need to have in your build, compulsorily make sure you have the adept spine shooting staff. What? You're a new player, you don't have this staff? It's okay. I'll do the basic build of this particular infinite summoning. But right now I'm doing the advanced build for those of them who've already finished the first playthrough, gotten into their new game plus 1, 2, 3 and so on and so forth. This advanced build is mainly for you to make sure that you have the full golden armor, the full set, and the adept spine shooting staff, the Fubon staff, and the fan. So basically this is for those of them who finished the first playthrough of the game, now in the new game plus mode, and have most of the things done already. Now coming to your curios, make sure you have the Tridacna pendant. This is obviously for your spell cooldowns. We'll talk about spells in a bit, but with this staff you want crit chance and crit damage. Here's something I need to tell you. Make sure the last 3 slots, if you've done new game plus modes, you might have unlocked these. Make sure the first 2 is the crit chance and then the cooldown. The others, if you have extra slots, make sure you kinda use those slots of curios depending on the type of spirit you're using, okay? Mainly to boost the spirit's ability, of course, but yeah, just keep that in mind. And now coming to the gourd itself, what are the types of gourds you want to use? Use whatever gourd you want, dude. If there is a gourd that gives you a lot of chi back, use that. I don't think there's a gourd, but there is a drink that lets you do that. And that drink is available in the 4th chapter and is called the Sunset of the Nine Skies. Okay, so right now I'm in a location called the Court of Illumination. This is the final boss area where I fight a centipede boss, but I'm not going there first. I'm gonna go to another boss this way. And also at the same time, make sure you follow this path, because I'm also showing some of you who do not know where to find that particular Sunset of Nine Skies brew item, the drinks that lets you build up on the chi quickly when you take a sip of your gourd. So this is the path you have to follow, and you just keep going up the stairs, follow the staircases, follow the path from that shrine, the Court of Illumination, and then you will find this area right here all the way at the top, which has a nice peaceful area. On to the left is the boss that I'll fight in a bit with this advanced armor build. But here is the location right over here where there's a fungi woman spirit in the ground over there if you want the spirit. And then there is this table right here which will have your particular item that you're looking for, the Sunset of Nine Skies. I'm actually in that chapter right now, chapter 4, but I'm on the new game plus 4 right now. So just check out other videos to even get the Breath of Fire, Cyan Long Dragon if I'm not wrong, and then the Stranded Long's Whisker, Immobilization Spell, Duration Extension, and the Bee Mountain Stone, just to give you a good chance of not wasting your sip on your gourds. Now this particular thing is very important, the drink, because this sunset drink will help you get a considerable amount of chi. It's a lot of chi that you get. It of course depends on the type of spirit you have that uses either a low costing or high costing chi amount. High costing chi type of a spirit, low costing chi type of a spirit. So basically right now I'm using a very high costing type of a spirit. But this is the advanced build, so I can literally build up on the chi very quickly using a lot of critical hits. Why the critical hits? Because the armor needs you to do a lot of critical hits if you want to get small amounts of chi built up. Even though it says only small amount, why do I kinda prefer this armor? Well, because I'm using a special moveset from the martial arts section called the mobile spinning staff. If you can rank it up to the second level, great, because you can move and spin at the same time. But if you can rank it up to the max level of the spinning staff, you will be getting focus also while you're hitting the enemy over and over again. And the spinning staff move is the only move that does a lot of hits per second. And a lot of hits per second means a lot more higher chances for you to actually get critical hits, as long as you have a higher crit chance. So basically, more crits equals more chi. Right now I'm using the upper mana bat just to use the freeze ability of this bat. And I'm going to be trying to freeze it even more using the Daoist basket of fire and water. Basically what it does, it increases the fire attack and chill inflicting transformation attack. So basically the attack is increased when I use transformation. Technically I transform into the spirit, so it is still a transformation, so it does a lot of damage. So what I'm going to do now is freeze him, build up on the spirit again. That's the first time I use the spirit. Ready, freeze him, build up again. Ready, build up again. This time I'm just gonna use the focus to do a lot of damage. Freeze him, immobilize, building up on the spirit again. Let's use this spirit now, or the vessel. Now that he's kinda getting staggered and cornered, freeze him again. Boom, the first phase is done. I use the spirit at least 3 to 4 times, right? Along with the vessel. That's how good it is to build up on the spirit chi.
Face me in a fair fight. You shall learn to best that corruption.
Now see how many times I'll use the chi again. Freeze him, build up on my spirit. Ready? Freeze him. He doesn't get frozen. Try to use the vessel. Even the vessel kinda... Look at how easily... I'm literally building up on the hits itself. Ready again. Frozen and destroyed.
Find the needle on purple cloud mountain.
Mind you, this is the new game plus 4. And right now I'm not using any mods. So you know this is a tough fight against this guy. But with this build, I was literally able to use just the spirits and vessels. And at best, I kinda took advantage of freezing him with the immobilize spell. But at the end of the day, just doing the staff spins, I was able to kinda take him out. This is the infinite spirit summoning build. Basically lets you summon your spirits again and again. Doesn't matter high costing or low costing. This advanced build is for you to summon the spirits and make use of your vessels. As long as you can get your chi back, you can kind of summon them back and forth. So basically this is how you can kind of go through some of the gameplays from your first playthrough to your second, third and fourth. The new game plus 4 is going to be a bit tough. So you definitely be kind of wary about how much damage the opponent does. I got killed quite a few times just to show you how many times I can do the spirit summoning. Just before this part, I did get killed, but I edited that part out so that it doesn't take too much more of your time, which I've already taken right now from this video explanation. Now, coming to the last part of this video, It's for the new players and it's a basic build. If you've seen all this right now, whatever I told you, that's like a good person listening in on things and learning things. But if you just skip to the last part right here, well, fine. I'm gonna switch to basic staff, low damage, something of a vessel that you don't get in your first playthrough very quickly, something of a spirit that you can get in your third chapter, which costs very low chi. There are other spirits also which cost less, but I'm choosing this guy mainly because I need the crit chance and crit damage. And then I'm not using these vessels because obviously first playthrough, if I'm a new player, I don't have these extra slots that are new game plus related slots. Now, chapter 4 is where you're supposed to get the full armor set of this particular armor. You'll get it in a shrine, the very first shrine of chapter 4 that you find, called the Estate of the Zhu. You will be able to craft this armor in that shrine immediately. Well, depending on how much materials you have and how much will you have. Now, make sure you have the Tridacna pendant. If possible, if you don't have, it's okay. Try to put the crit damage and crit chance related curios. Curios, you put whatever you want, but make sure it's something related to crit chance if possible. The cat's eye bead is one thing. Definitely use that. Then, coming to your brew, you may want to kind of reach this location where I just now showed how to get the sunset of 9 skies in this chapter 4. This is the later stage of chapter 4 where you will find in this location. Just follow the previous path I just showed you just a few minutes ago before the boss fight. You'll get this particular 9 skies thing. This one is required mainly to build up the chi with one sip. This is the basic build. So all you need is that particular drink if you can get it. If you don't, it's fine. But it really helps with the build up on the chi. And since we are using a low chi costing spirit, this spirit you get in chapter 3. You have to find the shrine called the Brook of Bliss, which is close to a stone bridge. And you will be able to see something that resembles this. So make sure you're in chapter 3, which is the New West. Make sure you're in the Valley of Ecstasy and Brook of Bliss. This is the stone bridge. You cross it, you'll find a shrine here. Go on top of the snowy slope after saving your progress at the shrine. And at the top you will find this guy, this spirit, kneeling down with his hands bound. He's gonna fight you with taekwondo style kicks. Then in the second phase of the fight, he'll get rid of the binds and then he's going to do his martial arts skills with his arms, legs, everything, even his forehead with those weird spikes on his head. Anyways, this is a low costing spirit, low chi costing spirit. That's why I'm using this for the basic build. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you with this low damage staff, a low chi costing spirit, and that brew item on this and the cooldown spells, what I'm capable of with this particular chi building type of a armor set. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light. You saw that? Now I'm gonna immobilize them. Build up on the chi. Look at that. Already ready. Again, I'm gonna do that. Already ready. And again ready. I'm just instantly, it's ready again. Now I can use it on this thing. And then I can use the focus. And I can do the spin attack again. It's already ready again. Look at how many times I'm using it. Immobilize. Using it again. Look at that. How many times I was able to use the spirit. This is the basic build, by the way, using the low chi costing related spirits, basically. It's a different way of playing the game without having to do a very high damage or something, but you still stay in the fight. Either it be a boss, which you just now saw with the advanced build, or be it a basic build and you're in your first playthrough and you're kind of struggling to stay alive. You can make use of your spirits to kind of appear again and again. I would recommend going for the low rank spirits for basic build. For those of you who are new players, definitely try to find some spirits like this one. This one's a high costing one, but he does a lot of high damage. That's why it's high costing. Same thing when it goes to this one. It was high costing. I used it for the advanced build because the advanced build has much more faster crit producing abilities with the staff, so it was able to build up faster. But the basic build does not have the highest crit chance, so you want to use the low crit or low chi costing related spirits. Right now, let me see if I can find another low costing spirit. Don't use some spirit that does not do any attacks. This one doesn't have any attacks. Don't use that one. Now I'm going to show you this Crow Diviner. It's one of the builds I used to fight bosses in my first playthrough. Really helped kind of freeze some of the bosses very quickly. So I'm going to show you what that one also does, and I'll finish up with this build video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and hope you guys will try it out. Let me know how much of fun you have with other spirits that you never got to try before. This build will literally give you a whole lot of choices, because there is a whole lot of choices with spirits that you can literally try out. All that aside, let me show you what this crow can do now. It produces a freezing mist. Like, let me kind of get them close together. And you can see they're getting frozen. One guy is already frozen. This guy is frozen now. I build up on it. Again, use it. Again ready. And again using it. It takes some time to freeze them, but it does freeze them nonetheless. And the more you hit, the more you freeze. Already ready? Use it again. Frozen. Ready, use. But yeah, make sure you do get a few hits on them when you're using this type of spirit. Use it. Frozen. Nope, not yet frozen. Frozen now. Build again. Use it again. Freeze again. Build again. I can freeze it. Use this. And then freeze. Freeze again. Freeze again. You can use the high hit. And while it's within the radius, you're literally freezing it again. Look at that, again frozen. I can just keep doing this all day. I don't care how much of a health this guy has. Done. You saw how many times I kept spawning or summoning the spirit, right? And this is a basic build. I'm using literally the low damage type of a staff. Yes, given that I do have a maxed out attack and maxed out all other things, but for you as a new player, you don't have to worry about a new game +4 type of a enemy type or a boss. So all you need is this maxed out, or at least to the level 2, depending on your ability to spend spark points. But definitely spend a lot of spark points into your crit chance and crit damage. Very helpful. Attack, you can kind of keep it for the last bit. But apart from this, make sure in your spells, do not upgrade your immobilize to the last one. It uses up too much mana. You want to have an efficient amount of mana. Same thing with your alteration spell, Cloud Step. Do not use the last upgrade. It also uses a high amount of mana. We don't want to waste mana. We want to have this particular cooling, or should I say cooldown type of a pendant, Tridacna pendant, to do its job. Cool down the immobilize spell and then the Cloud Step, while we are easily using spirits over and over again, and giving enough time for cooldown as well. That way we have a lot of chances to use spells also along with this build. Basically, that's the basic build right here. The advanced build would be the Fubon staff, the full set of the golden armor. Use the Plainton fan. This one is your chapter 5 ending type of a reward. After you beat the boss, of course. Then you may wanna, depending on your spirit, you may wanna change your curio. Currently I have this one that does a lot of freezing damage, so you can just add this one. It increases attack. This is the Taoist basket of fire and water. If you don't know where to get it, I forgot also, so just check some tutorial video on these specific items that I'm showcasing right now for the build. It's already a lengthy video. I don't want to keep you any more longer here. So I'm gonna show you one more time what this advanced build can do with this particular low costing chi right now. Because, well, if it was building up that quickly with the basic build, see what the advanced build can do to build up the chi right now. All I have to do is
Protect the temple. Stay.
get them to come closer and then use this. Build up on the chi, again kinda use it. Look at them getting frozen. It's already ready again. Come on. Yeah. Get frozen. That guy is frozen. This guy is frozen. Everybody's frozen. And then again. Come on, buddy. Freeze up, buddy. He didn't freeze up, but we're gonna freeze this one up. Come on, freeze. There we go, frozen. Again, ready already. Use more freezing damage. Use more freezing damage. Frozen. Take a little bit of a sip. Replenish, freeze again. Look at how many times I'm summoning this. Literally summoning it over and over. And it's frozen again. And I'm summoning again. And it's frozen again. Summoning again. Going full on heavy hits and done. Basically, that's your freeze frame attack, if you will. Anyways, that's the build, both in its advanced and basic style. So hope you guys enjoyed that bit of a lengthy explanation video and a little bit of a gameplay against the bosses and also the minions, especially in New Game Plus 4. By the way, this is New Game Plus 4. So the build is actually good. So do try it in its basic form for new players, and for those of you who've gotten all the things done and you're in your New Game Plus 1, 2 or 3, try it out. It's a different way to play and it's the best way to play because you get to use all the spirits now. Be it a low chi costing spirit or high chi costing spirit, you definitely get to use all the spirits to its maximum, you know, fun. Anyways, I'm done with this particular video. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and please do like and subscribe if you kind of like the build and if you like the video. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, sayonara, tata, see you, and bye bye. Always keep smiling, and I'll catch up in the next one. Ciao. I'm done for this video. See ya.